Hello, this is a brief introduction on how I use Google Plus in my classroom with my students. There are a couple of ways you can communicate with people on Google Plus. The first way is to follow them and put them into circles, which is groups of people. So in my circles I have my level 1 class, my level 2 class, I've got my tutor class, I've got a staff group, I've got a PLN group. So the good thing there is if you're doing a post on Google Plus, and if I just write hello to staff, I can click away from public because I don't want everybody to see it, and I only want staff to see it. So you can see the little circle emblem here next to the options of people that you can post to. So I can just post that to staff and share it, and only the people that I have got in my staff sharing circle will be able to see that post. The way I use Google Plus Communities with my students though is to use communities, because in circles you have to be following the people, similar to Twitter. In communities, people can join a community and they don't have to be following you, and you don't have to be following them. And all you see, both of you see, is what is posted in the community. So on your communities page, you see any invites that you might have, any communities that you have personally made or moderate, and communities that you've joined, communities that belong to somebody else and you have just joined. So the one I'm going to show you is my level 1 community here. I use this to put up their work. So this is Jeremiah's folder. When I scanned all of his mobile phone drawings, I put them in one folder, put the link here for him to find it really easily. These are all of my students' folders when I scanned their final design work. We researched mobile phones together, so they found their pictures, put them up into the community, and then they could write their analysis notes together about their research. If I click down on these comments here underneath this one, you can see a few people in the group have commented on the same picture, so they can analyse all together. The way I have found of using communities this year though that has been really beneficial for my students is when they have to analyse their own design work. So we've been doing a combination of taking photographs of their models and further down the scans of their design work. But we take photographs of their models, they put the photographs into the community, and then it is open for the rest of the group to make a comment on their work. So they can say one good thing about the work, what has worked, and one constructive criticism, what they would like to see done better, an improvement. And then my students have been taking these comments away and using them to structure their own analysis work in their own project. And I've found this very beneficial with my students this year. It has worked really well, even with the lower ability ones. So I will definitely be moving ahead with using Google Plus Communities to work all together on things like that as a class next year.